What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Abandoned Land series, where we are building a town from scratch on the Abandoned Lands map. And we are quite a few episodes in, so if you've been following along, we've got a couple farms, we've got a couple production points, we've got a couple sale points, we've got some houses that people are living in, which makes it a little bit more realistic. We have some cows over there on the right, but today we are going to be focusing on our fields. It's just that time of year, and we are going to focus on planting some wheat today. We're actually going to plant a lot of wheat today. We're going to plant a lot of wheat, and we're going to plant a lot of canola. Canola just because it's easy, just because it's quick, and because it makes a good amount of money. And as you've followed along, you've seen that we need money, and usually we get that money from mowing all of this grass that's provided to us and then making it into silage. And we do need to do that because our bins are empty, our silos are empty, and we always need to be continuously making money on this map. Now, as far as today is concerned, let me clarify. We are going to just be planting wheat today. This field and the two others to the right of it, as well as across the street. And across the street, that is the biggest field that we made this year, at least. I don't know if we'll make a bigger one or not, but it's a pretty big field. So we're going to get all of that done and really focus in on the wheat today. The next episode will probably be a lot of the canola, which I think we're probably going to be planting in the northern part of this map. But really just wheat and canola are what we're going to focus on. I did say earlier, hey, let's try to plant every crop, and I'm nuts. Let's not do that. Let's focus on wheat because we need a lot of wheat for the sale points, for the grain and all that stuff. Also, we need canola because, well, we need money. All right, now over here in the second field, the third one is obviously there on the right, and then we're going to go across the field way out there in the distance. But I want to remind you guys to leave in the comments what you think we need in this town of ours. I do know that the lake and the campground is something that everybody wants. That is coming soon. Honestly, I'm just trying to get all of the fields that we need to be done, and that sounds like a big task, but at the end of the day, we really didn't plant too many fields. So probably another episode or so, and then we will get to the campground, which is going to be a lot of work and probably be the focus of that specific episode. But we also have a hotel that we need to put in. We need to put in Williamson's tractor repair shop down there on the south side of the map. We'll be putting in a couple homemade businesses also, thanks to Auto Sim Crew and his recommendation. I'm going to try to find a Dunkin' Donuts mod because every town needs a Dunkin' Donuts, right? And we will be looking into a tree farm as well. That's all your guys' suggestions. That's what's written down here. As I say all the time, I can continue to do this forever, but it's really cool to have this collaborative effort here. So really do appreciate it. You guys have elected Plowboy to be the mayor, so that happened as well. Yeah, it's a very cool collaborative series that we're doing here. I want to thank you guys for contributing to it because it just makes it that much better, honestly. I mean, this is fun to build a town, but it's more fun to build a town with a community of people that kind of tell me what to put in there. So thank you. I really appreciate it. And I can honestly say that this is my favorite and probably the best town build that this channel has done yet. So thanks, guys. All right, now over here in the third field, the other two fields already done and put with wheat and fertilizer. And I have forgotten just how big this field is. This is a big one, and this isn't even the biggest one we have. That is going to be across the street, but we're going to have a lot of wheat. Let's just say that. And I am going to stick to the plan. I am going to make a lot of wheat because I would also like to eventually get a lot of chickens. I know the eggs make a lot of money. I know that you can make a lot of things with eggs, cakes and stuff like that. So we do need to get some chickens in here, and that we can feed them wheat, and they will be very happy, and we will be very happy because we will save a ton of money on chicken feed. But either way, we're going to need it for the greenery. We're going to need it for a lot of different things. So let's continue to plow this up and then hopefully we can get over to the other field, because that field makes this one look small, and we have got a lot of work to do. That's what I'm trying to say. So let's continue on and get this done. Now over here in the third field, and this field is going to take a considerable amount of time, and that is only because it is probably the same size as the other 3 fields that we just did across the road. But I also left out on the things that you guys have recommended, the stuff from Todd, which was the cell phone tower and the reception, things like that, as well as a television and television station, things like that, and an antenna, as well as, I believe, Todd, you are the one who also recommended the solar, which is very good, and we are going to take full advantage of that. As you can see, the money up there in the right is getting better, honestly. 1.5 million is a lot more than we've had in a long time. Every day our productions are going up, so that's really good. The thing is, I've got this on 1 speed right now. Yes, that's cheating, right? Well, I'm building a town, so I'm gonna cheat. How's that? But really, I mean, 1.5 million is good, and we are only making more and more money every day. So we are at a point, is what I'm rambling on about, is that we are at a point where we can get some solar options and some things like that that will actually generate money into our town every single day without having to go through the productions and things like that. It just sits there, it makes money. I'm fine with that. We're eventually going to have to do that. All right, now we have got the perimeter down, and I'll probably just drive a couple more circles, or a few more circles anyway, until I get tired, and then switch the pattern up. I think that's almost every big field that I've ever done in this game, but we'll see. Either way, I just wanted to say thank you guys for all the patience, understanding from last week, just not releasing anything. The job is really busy right now, and I just felt like I didn't want to sacrifice the quality of the videos, or really just time that I don't have really to try to put out videos, and even just playing the game has been hard last week. So thank you guys, I really appreciate it. I was able to spare a couple hours there and get a couple more things on the role play done, so I think it's probably going to be either this week or next week that I release the first one. Pretty excited about it. I'd like to hold off 2 weeks, but we'll see if I release it. Either way, thank you guys. I do appreciate that. And let's continue to get this field done, because it doesn't even look like we have made a single solitary dent. All right, now this is usually where I would put the comments in for this week, or from you guys, but they've been scattered actually throughout the last week. So instead of doing that, I'm just going to remind you guys, drop a comment and I will read it on here in almost every other episode. I think we've only missed 2, and they were both after some hiatuses. So either way, we will continue that tradition. Don't think that I won't be doing that. It's just today that I will not be doing that. So drop me a line, drop a comment, and give me a suggestion as to what else we need. I do have a list, like I said, but we can get that knocked out and get more, because we've got a lot on this map to go through. But guys, this is where I'm going to end the episode. It really felt good to be back, and I will be back Thursday to do another one. But as I said, I'm going to kind of keep these other ones, these ones shorter, going through the fields and stuff, and I'm not going to add anything to our town yet until I get these fields done. Honestly, it just gives me a little bit of time in my head to think where I want to put everything, including roads that we're going to need to build eventually. But either way, that's what we're going to end this one. Thank you so much for hanging out. Really appreciate it, and I'll catch you in the next one.